Welcome back, all you Fabricans and Fleshbags, to the super, not funny show, reviews. And today we're reviewing Quantum Leap, Episode 7. It's entitled, Oh Ye of Little Faith, coming to you from NBC and streaming on Peacock. So, what did I think about it, and should you be watching? Before we get into the interview, do me a favor, get down there, hit that like button, and subscribe. So, Quantum Leap, the Halloween episode. I think this is very much keeping with the spirit of the original show. Of course, we got to have a Halloween episode because this episode aired on Halloween night. Kind of nice little bit of synergy, and it's all an Exorcist riff. We've got Find Ben in the 30s, in the midst of the Great Depression, as he's a Catholic priest who's come to exorcise a demon out of a young lady. And it's also find out the mystery of what's really going on in this house. Because, Ben, he's a man of science. He doesn't believe that there's really demons. So is there a rational explanation? And it turns into pretty much the sort of thing you would expect. It's kind of like even in the way they film everything, it's very much a little, I don't want to call it a horror movie. That's not really quite true, but very much supposed to be like evoking a scary movie or anything like that. And unfortunately, Ben doesn't get the help of Addison this time because there's some funky stuff going on with the quantum computer, and that doesn't allow her to actually be around. I love this because it's Addison. She's sort of a cheat, and it's a good cheat, to help him out. But aside from just sort of setting him up and letting him know what's going on, it's really on Ben to kind of, figure everything out, survive the night, whatever. And, we get introduced to the family, and it's the matriarch in this nice older house. Her two sons, one of who, has a wife, and then the daughter is, the granddaughter's the afflicted. And there's some sign that that makes Ben question about is this some stuff really going on? Is there real supernatural? All that sort of thing. And I will say, having said all of that, I thought this episode was all right. I wasn't huge on it, if for no other reason because I was pretty well able to predict everything that was going on, what was going to happen, all that sort of thing. Wasn't really a lot of mystery to the mystery. And I did really quite enjoy that, the director and the writer, they were clearly having a lot of fun with the tropes of the genre. That's cool and everything like that. It's just that, getting to the end of the mystery wasn't all the way all that fun. And also, I hate to say it, but the makeup effects were silly as hell. On the girl's supposed to look like, she's possessed, so she's got all these scratches and everything. It literally just looks like they penciled it in with some red lipstick or something like that. Even though I will say that when the time that she's supposed to actually be possessed by the quote demon, it does look a little more like actual scratches. But it's hard to not just laugh. It's like watching the old monster movies where, at the time these were great effects, but now they're just like silly looking. I did like it though for the fact that Ben was able to pretty much hold his own, even though it was pretty clear that, it looked like there's some supernatural stuff going on. It scared the crap out of him and all that. He doesn't have the backstop of Addison there to help him out. And he still sort of manages to, make connections because Ben's just that sort of person. He makes connections and starts unraveling the mystery of everything. And spoiler alert, it's not a demon. It's just a greedy uncle and a rather murderous mother. And some of the effects, once you look back at it, you're like, obviously it's somebody in a costume or something like that. They drugged him, that sort of thing. But his ability to sort of, make the connections as he sort of does it Clue style, talking to everybody, that was cool. That was kind of fun. Again, not entirely, hard to see where everything was going. If you're really paying attention, you've seen stuff like this before. Kind of like, I want to say the down part of this episode also was that just the stuff out in the real world just wasn't very interesting. It literally, was just, oh, we're just sitting and talking about how much it sucks that, Ben's gone or whatever. And there's no magic in this episode. That's a hell of an oversight. Ernie Hudson is a great part of the cast. I hated not seeing him this week. They did kind of reference the fact that probably somebody, aka Janice, was hacking Izzy, so that's probably what was going on and keeping everything. It was all weird. And I also want to, say that Ian was a bright spot, simply because Ian's usually a bright spot in the episode anyway, even if nothing's really happening on the outside. And there was a little Easter egg pointing to Sandman with the little cat ears. That was cool. And of course, kind of the stinger is that Janice, she's hacked in. She really wants to talk to Ben. She knows his situation. What's going on there? That mystery that's been slowly unfolding in this season. Hopefully, we'll get a little more next week. So, overall, I think the episode was fine. It was, it didn't blow my socks off or anything like that. I did have a little bit of fun with it. It was just kind of very silly in some ways. And I guess that's what they were aiming for, but not one of my favorite episodes of the season. But anyway, what did you guys think about this episode? What did you think about what I had to say? Get down to the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. And, of course, you can always hit me up. supernotfunnyshow@gmail.com or at supernotfunnys1 on Twitter. And do me a favor, get down there, hit that like button, and hit the subscribe button. And, of course, you can always hit the notification bell to let you know when we drop new content. So come back next week. We're doing the mid-season finale of Quantum Leap Episode 8. Until then, I've been Mo Pay, resident fabricant and comic extraordinaire on all things pop culture. And I'll see you guys on the other side of the thread. Peace.